Today my tea of choice is Twinings green tea and lemon. So refreshing. Hey everyone, so this is me, Au Natural. So I'm actually about to hit up the gym. So I just want to do a quick video about my skin. So recently I came back from Barcelona and I think it's all the jamon or something that I've been eating there and all the really rich food, but my skin just broke out. I think it's the flying there. 28 hours flying is never fun, right? And my skin has broken out. You can see it's been 3 weeks since I've been back and I've been going back to my normal skincare routine. And it hasn't changed. I have really large pimple breakouts everywhere. Ugh, don't like this. Let's zoom out a bit. I'm actually holding my vlogging camera. So yeah, I'm actually trying out some new skincare. I actually went and bought some new skincare just like to really, I just want to like really like kind of bring it back to basics. Kind of like try out some new really good try out some new skincare and see how well it fixes. So I want to do it's like kind of like a before thing, so maybe this video might be up in like 2 weeks or something, hopefully. Yeah, so I'll give you a little snapshot about what I'm trying out. So as you can see, I'm trying out things from The Ordinary. So I recently purchased this from Beautylish. I love Beautylish. They give you all these pamphlets. Look at these really cute pamphlets. So they tell you what you've bought. So I'm giving this is apparently really good for treating pimples and breakouts. I got a Durolene solution at 10%, so this is supposed to be really good for wrinkles. Wayne Goss, which is my ultimate like moment, recommended this. Is apparently Botox in the bottle, so let's give that a go. I got azelaic acid suspension at 10%. So it helps brighten the skin. So this is the one that's supposed to help fight breakouts and everything. So it uses AM and PM, so morning and night. But I read some of the reviews online on Beautylish and people are saying it's really strong. So I might just try out as an evening thing. I'll give these a go and hopefully they'll clear up my skin. I'm super excited. Actually, these are so cheap. Each item is less than $10 at Beautylish, and this is not a sponsored video, but let's check back in 2 weeks and see how I go. Whoops. Check in time. So it's been about a week and a half since when I last made that video of my skin. See the, ignore this giant red line across my head. That's from my riding helmet. I literally just got home from the office and I was like, gotta film this. I do still have some breakouts across my chin, which probably is quite hormonal, but I have noticed my skin has reduced in redness, especially on my forehead. So far so good. Let's keep using it for another week and see how everything goes. Cheers! Hey, week 3 check-in. How's it looking? So I got this massive pimple here. I think this is hormonal though, because you know, time of the month. Otherwise it's looking quite good. I've actually, a lot of the spots on my forehead is now gone. I'm not as red, so loving it so far. Week 4. Excuse my makeup. I actually went to do a workout. Not bad. Couple of spots. It's actually cleared up a lot. So how's it look? Week 4. Massive scarring from my big zit on my chin, but otherwise not bad. Hey everyone, this is the end of week 6 of my Ordinary skincare trial. This is my skin. So let me just zoom in a little bit. Nope, this way. Ugh. So you can see I've got a bit of scarring happening, but that's fine. I do have some fresh pimple that's on the side of my face. I kind of suspect that's from my helmet. So because it was kind of like, the weather was a bit strange in Sydney. It was kind of like pretty cold, but then it was pretty warm when you put a helmet on. So I think my sweat just mingled. So gotta put some extra targeted stuff in there. But overall, I actually really like my skin. So it's definitely cleared up a lot more. So let me just zoom out. So my skin has really cleared up. It's not as red and inflamed as it used to be, and I actually really like it. So so let me, like, power of video editing, I'm gonna put on my face and I'll talk more about it. So I am back. I put on just a bit of a light face, so just using my tinted moisturizer, brows, mascara, bit of a just one color wash on the lips, just a quick color wash over the eyes, and just a tinted lip balm. And yeah, you can see clearly it made a lot of difference to my face, even though the tinted moisturizer was very light coverage. But onto what we're all here for, the skincare. So onto the skincare. So the first thing I want to talk about is the adrenaline solution at 10%. So this is the one I mentioned that was like kind of like Botox in a bottle. The formula itself is quite water-like. It's very liquidy, so it's very, when you drop it on, so what I do is I put everything comes in a bit of a dropper. Drop it on my face, beep, 1, 2, under my eyes, 1, 2, and just slides out like I'm crying. And then you just tap it on really quickly, and it absorbs super fast. Quite like it. So I don't know if I notice any difference, but I do raise my eyebrows a lot, so. But I do notice that my makeup is not settling into my skin as quickly as it used to, like the concealer I use under my eye. So tops, so I quite like it, so I'll definitely keep using it. As you can see, I've used it for, no, this is the wrong bottle. As you can see, I've only after using it for 6 weeks, I've only used probably about like up to here. So a little goes a long way, so this will last me quite a long time. Quite like it. So I actually use that first. So that's the first step of my skincare routine now. The second part of my skincare is the niacinamide at 10% and zinc at 1%. So this is the one where it's supposed to help clear blemishes and things like that. And I say I'm about halfway through the bottle now. So I am halfway, and I do use more of these. So I dropped 2 on my forehead, 1 on my nose, and 1 on my chin. And the consistency of this one is very thick. So do I give it I don't know if I give it a shake or anything, but it goes apply to the entire face morning and evening before heavier cream. So this goes right after the adrenaline solution. Yep. And put it in, tap it in. So I found out when I rubbed it into my face, it left really white streaks. So I don't know if that was just me or is reacting with something else, but it just went white. And then actually, if you don't kind of make sure everything's absorbed, it dries white on your face. So I think it's the zinc, because, you know, sunscreen zinc things white. So keep that in mind. But I noticed once I put it on, it really mattifies my face. So my skin looks quite matte. It doesn't look very oily, or it doesn't look shiny at all. So tops to that. The next thing is the azelaic acid suspension. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, well, you know, at the beginning of the video, I did say that I will only use this at night, and I have only used it at night because it is an exfoliation. So an exfoliator. So I don't want to keep my face from renewing, if that kind of makes sense. So I've kind of did a lot of reading about this, and it apparently if the skin turnover is too quick, it's not good. So keep that in mind. So this one is more of a it's in a squeezy tube, and it's more of a kind of like a moisturizing cream solution. So use that at night all over my face, obviously avoiding the eye area. And overall, in the last 6 weeks, I have seen a great improvement in my skin. I'm not breaking out as much. Obviously, before I mentioned about the sides here, but that's probably due to my helmet that I wear when I ride. But otherwise, spots on my center of my forehead has cleared up dramatically. I don't have any more breakouts across my cheeks, which I don't usually get. But if you look at the beginning of the video, when I recorded this 6 weeks ago, you can see spots happening here. There was spots happening here. I was just going crazy, my whole T-zone. I think my biggest worry was when I got breakouts on the cheek, and I don't usually get that in the past, and to get that all of a sudden was, it was very worrying to me. So I'm glad that I kind of got my skin back to what it was, not as crazy, but there are the results. You guys be the judge, and yeah, I hope you found this video useful. So one thing I do want to mention is over the 6-week course, I have purchased these all by myself, and I purchased it from a website called Beautylish, which is a US based beauty store. I love their stuff. Shout out to them. However, over the 6 weeks, it's popped up in numerous places. Like ASOS now stocks this brand. If you want locally in Australia, ry.com.au do stock them as well, so check out those sites if you, depending on how fast you want these items to come to you. So I hope you enjoy the video, and please subscribe to my channel, and until next time, see ya.